Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in the earlier session we have covered about the resume preparation guidance, then how to write a ATS friendly resume. Okay, so in this session we will cover about the how to apply for the jobs, basically what things we need to consider during the apply for the jobs. Okay, so these are the main skills basically. Most of the things people do some mistakes when they apply for the positions. Okay, because applying for the right position is one of the skills, you know for the right position. So just don't go blindly and apply for the any positions which is not suitable for your profile, basically. Okay, or if sometimes you are not getting the jobs for the right position, and just passing the time, you just applying for the positions, right, for the any random positions. So just avoid this kind of mistakes, basically. So today we will cover about this some those part, basically. So what things we need to consider for the applying for the jobs, basically. Okay, so before applying the jobs, obviously we need one profile, basically. You can use any of the job portal, or you can use multiple ways of the job portal, basically, with the latest updated resume. Okay, so you can use any job portal like Naukri, LinkedIn, Career Builder, Glassdoor, Monster, or Indeed. Okay, so there are multiple websites basically in the market where you can apply for the job positions. Okay, so you need first profile there with the updated resume. Okay, so after that you can just search for the suitable position which can match your skill set, basically. Okay, if you are looking you if you have a skill about the DevOps engineer or cloud engineer, so you can search for that, with the keyword basis, basically, for the particular position. And if you match your JD or whatever the requirements from the employer, then you can apply for the that positions. Okay, just don't blindly just go with the headlines. Let's say sometimes you will see, uh, DevOps engineer profile. Okay, but in the JD they have a specific requirement. Okay, this might be the case for the some candidate. So just looking for the headline and applying for the blindly. So just don't do that mistake, basically. Read job description carefully. If you feel like, yes, you can do for this requirement, then only apply for that position. Or sometimes any particular tech stack you haven't worked, basically, and you have a confidence like you can cover within a 1 or 2 days, then you can just apply for that positions and you can just start learning on that. Okay, let's say for example, you have there is mentioned, monitoring tools like Grafana or something, ELK, and you haven't worked for any positions, but other stuffs are matching with your profile. Okay, so in that situation you can just go with that profile and apply, and you can read a little bit about the Grafana or something. Okay, so this is just for the example. Okay, so by heading, just don't apply for the positions. So you should consider the JD very carefully. Okay, over there, if the suitable position found, then modify your resume according to your job description. Okay, and then only apply. How to modify the resume according to your job description, basically, I covered in the last video, which is ATS friendly resume, basically. If you haven't gone through that video, I will give the link in the description box, or you can find in my channel, basically. Okay, so according to your their job description, you need to modify your roles and responsibility and tech stack, basically. Okay, sometimes you find like you haven't there might be not a apply button over there, or from the friend circle you might get any HR email address or something. So in that case you can just write any 4 5 lines cover letter, basically, in the mail thread, and you can send the updated resume for the positions. Okay, to the HR. Okay, okay, after the certain process, you created the profile, you apply for the positions, and finally your profile gets shortlisted. Okay, and then you might get the call from the HR, basically. So before scheduling the interview, you can ask some questions, basic questions, basically, to the HR, so it can save some valuable time and energy, basically. Okay, so you can ask about the job location, basically. Sometimes people don't want to change the city, basically. Let's say you are working from Bangalore, Pune, or Hyderabad. So in that position you don't want to change your city, because you already there might be a different situations, like you settled in the particular city with the family, kids going in the schools or something. Okay, so in that situation you can just ask about the job location with city area, basically. Then expected skill set. Okay, sometimes if you don't find the proper JD or skill set, you can just ask about that. Okay, what skill set they are expecting from the candidate. Okay, and if you don't find any job description, basically you can just ask for the job description. So according to that, you can just prepare for the resume and interview basically. Okay, so position status, just for the, I'm not going to read each and every line basically. You can just pause the video and you can just read, because it will unnecessary increase the video length. Okay, you can ask about the position status basically, if this is a position, a new position for the project, or replacement. Okay, so this will help you to judge for the this position basically. And this is one more, I can say, the important things basically before scheduling the interview. You can ask about, you can share your notice period with the HR basically. If they are fine with the 90 days notice period or 60 days, then you can go for the further process. Okay, sometimes what will happen, HR schedule the interview directly, and you done with the interview process and all the stuffs. After that they came to know, like, we want immediate joiner candidate. Okay, so in that situation you will lose your energy and time basically. So to avoid this kind of situation, just you can just ask about the notice period. If they are okay with these 90 days or whatever you have notice period, then you can go with the further process. Okay, also you can ask about the expected package, because every position has a some budget basically. So you can share your budget, whatever you want to expected package basically. Okay, then in that package basically you can ask these two things. These are the important basically: how much you will get the enhanced salary, and what is there are any variables pay basically. Okay, sometimes some company provide variable pay, sometimes some company not providing the variables pay. Okay, it's a depend on company to company, but better to ask how much enhanced salary you will get and how much variable pay is there. Okay, these are the this might be a intro HR round process basically questions, but you can better to ask during the scheduling of the interview basically. Okay, working style. Definitely, sorry, working style. Obviously you can ask about the working style basically, working model. So is there any remote options, work from home options? Okay, or need to require work from office? Okay, or is there any rotational shifts or any UK based or US based shift? Okay, you can ask about the working style basically. Okay, so what next basically? As of now we have covered about the resume preparation, how to write ATS friendly resume, how to apply for the jobs basically. Okay, and next we will cover about the interview preparation guide, which is more this session will definitely help you more on this. So I hope you like the all the series, like 4 videos. 3 videos we already cover, we will come with the fourth one. Okay, interview preparation guidance. So this will gives you more confidence to face the interview basically. Okay, so that's all for the today's session. So if you haven't subscribed this channel basically, just do subscribe and share with your friends. Okay, and if you have any doubts, you can use comment box. Okay, so I can try to answer. So yeah, so that's all for the today's session. We will cover meet in the next session. Okay, thank you.